Hi, I'm Mark Sargeant and I've teamed up with Simply Beef and Lamb to show how perfect lamb is for adventure cooking. Perfect to marry with spices from around the world and with a huge range of cuts that not everyone is aware of. Right, look at all these cuts of lamb. That is like a butcher's dream. Absolutely amazing. First we're going to talk about the diced shoulder of lamb. Really economical and takes lots of slow cooking, so it's packed with flavour. These sort of things are perfect for tagines or curries. Absolutely delicious. Then we move on to the shoulder of lamb. This is a half shoulder. Again, perfect for roasting whole on the bone. It takes long and slow cooking and just falls off the bone. With that solid amount of fat on there as well, that sort of dissolves away during the cooking process and flavours that lamb, because lamb fat is absolutely delicious. That can then shred off the bone and can be used in all sorts of recipes. Moving on to the whole shoulder, again exactly the same principle as the half shoulder, but just for more people, and buying it larger like that actually works out much more economical. We then move on to these. Look at those, beautiful. That looks really posh actually. This is the top end from the forequarter and gives you a little mini free bone rack. Generally you have the best end, which is the most expensive part of the meat on a lamb, that comes off of that. But this gives you a sort of a more economical version, really tender, really delicious, but actually looks posh. Next we move on to my favourite cut, the neck. That is absolutely beautiful. And you roast that off really quickly and let it rest. You can have that kind of medium to medium rare. But personally I prefer to cook it really long and slow. Let all that incredible fat and the marbling sort of dissolve through the meat, giving you a lovely moist, tender and really flavoursome cut. Next we're going to move on to our 3 mini roasting joints. Now these are perfect for midweek suppers or when you have a few people come round to cook for, but small dinner parties. We have the small leg roasting joint, the noisette, which is my second favourite cut of lamb, which is just boned out and then wrapped in this beautiful layer of fat, which again melts and gets lovely and crispy. And then the Victoria, which is quite a unique cut. But the best thing about these 3 cuts is there's no wastage whatsoever because they're boneless, and every single bit of that you can eat and it's delicious. And lastly, the lamb mince. It's the most economical of all the cuts, but absolutely amazing. It has a multitude of uses, from keema to burgers to, obviously your good old shepherd's pie. You can sprinkle it on for pizza toppings. Absolutely amazing. A quick tip. There are an endless list of spices to choose from. But if you build up a simple collection of the basic few, there are any number of dishes that you can create. I would advise cumin seeds, coriander, paprika, garlic, turmeric and cinnamon, and of course a few chilies. What people don't realise is that many of the same spices are used all over the world as the base of their cuisines. So if you have your core set of spices at home, your food can become global and you can do whatever you want and it won't go wrong. So for more information on all these cuts, go to our website www.simplybeefandlamb.co.uk and have a good look around for some great inspiration.